Hello, everyone. Welcome to Crypto Delhi, my weekly show where we talk about what has happened in the crypto space in India. And sorry, I got thrown out. Welcome to my show, Crypto Delhi, and a really happy new year to all of you. We all know that we're having a great bull market right now. Just a few hours back, Bitcoin touched 35K, which is huge. It's almost 15% increase in the price of Bitcoin in just over a month, or even less than a month. So you know, it's really a great time for Bitcoin and for the industry overall. So again, welcome to my show, and let's get started with some of the top news, some of the interesting insights that I saw this week, and I can't wait to discuss it with you. So obviously, starting with Bitcoin, as I said, it broke through 35K level, and it's been predicted that in the next 1 month it could break through 45K, and the value of Bitcoin in the long term. I mean, a lot of predictions have been made from JP Morgan and other top analysts, and obviously it's not a financial advice. It's just the insight that that we kind of read and we kind of talk to industry people, and this is just based on that. It's in no way a financial advice for any of you. So, as I was saying, the value of Bitcoin in the long term is also guaranteed to rise because the supply of Bitcoin is very limited, and which kind of makes it really attractive for all the emerging economies and the underbanked population there, because they've been looking for a safe haven asset, and something which is volatile, um, you know something something that's really experimental and volatile, and something that they can kind of imagine to be the next gold, or to be the next digital currency used by everyone across the world. And there are no third parties involved, no third party transaction costs involved. So that's been something that all the emerging economies like South Africa, India, Southeast Asia, a lot of countries in Southeast Asia have been waiting for. And also the traditional investors, especially when compared to the fiat currencies, which are subjected to crippling inflation, and especially in the COVID times, and they also have an unlimited supply. So based on all these factors, it's predicted that it could really be increase, and also the value is bound to increase in the long term overall. Also, we all know the market cap of Bitcoin stands at about more than $630 billion, and the total value of Bitcoin is close to the share of value of Tesla and Alibaba, which is one of the top 10 market caps. The companies with top 10 market caps in the world. So it's almost that, which is huge. I mean, it's going to be an understatement to say that it's very, very promising. It looks very, very promising, and the coming year or two definitely look very, very promising, and very, very ready for the mass adoption that we could see, and we're already seeing. Also, something related, based on the market movements, based on the bullish behavior that we've been seeing, future traders are now more cautious than ever. And this is from research report that I read at Crypto Quant. The crypto verse is full of lot of tales, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of predictions from visionaries. Those trading crypto futures with leverage are now more cautious than ever, even though the market's really bullish, taking Bitcoin's favorite mantra to the max and not investing more than they're willing to lose. So that's what most of the traders are doing. And according to the data, the analysis made by Bitcoin, the average leverage in Bitcoin future trades is dropping every hour because of the price rise. the value that's been rising on the leading exchanges in the ecosystem. And it kind of developed an indicator called the estimated leverage ratio, which is nothing more than the open interest of an exchange divided by the reserve deposited in the exchange. So overall, what it means is that traders are now cautious more than ever because the price is increasing, and they don't want to bet something that they can't. I mean, that they're not ready to lose. Also, it's so interesting to see how XRP has evolved, in the past year. But then now, obviously, the time is not right, and a growing number of exchanges are halting the XRP trading, and blockchain.com is the latest one after a lot of other exchanges have halted in the last week. Also, as the crypto bull market continues to grow and gain a lot of traction, the price of Aave's native token is pushing towards a new all-time high. And the growth of this a decentralized lending platform, Aave, appears to be strengthened by the improving fundamentals and the steady growth in the total value locked on the DeFi platforms, and the creation of a DeFi-based crypto collectibles token and community called Avigachi. And we have this we always listed on Gate.io, and obviously we're really excited for the project as an ecosystem, as a part of the same ecosystem, obviously. And Avi was one of the definitely was one of the success stories when it comes to DeFi. Success stories of 2020. Also, its price rose from 2 in Jan to an all-time high of 123.92. Then the next is the IRS has published a newly revised, which is the a US revenue system has published a new draft instructions for the individual income tax return, and the tax agency requires all the investor answer yes if they purchase cryptocurrency over the year. And the October version of the draft instructions were not that clear is what comes through, but then that's a new, but people are working on the structure of the taxing system of cryptocurrencies. So I mean, this has been obviously one of the highlights of 2020. A lot of countries have worked on it, and it's going to be even more interesting to see how will it shape up, and how will other countries take cues from the countries that have done it in 2020 to bolster the crypto tax system overall. Also, a little bit about Ethereum, the upgrade from the existing Ethereum network to Ethereum 2.0, which was launched in December. Blockchain has definitely been much anticipated, as it promises to reduce the network congestion and also lower down the fees, which was a huge concern, obviously. But it came with a big caveat, because while Ethereum users had to lock up or stake ETH tokens in a smart contract before the network would launch, those tokens can't be moved until subsequent upgrades of the protocol. And a newly launched innovation from Curve Finance aims to make it easier for ETH holders to simultaneously support the fledgling proof of stake network while staying liquid. And if you remember, we've talked about the ETH2 staking on Gate.io platform, which is also very flexible, and we actually targeted this particular concern when we were designing that staking mechanism. And it also offers you a way where you don't have to lock it the way, and they kind of addresses the same concern this one's addressing. So do check out 2.0 staking on Gate.io, and we launched it in December, obviously, and it was written about by a lot of media houses at that point. And if you want to check more details about it, definitely go check them out on our website. Also, we had something really interesting for you. We recently released what were the critical events that we had in in 2020. Just give me a second. Let me pull it up. So 5 days ago we did an article on our wrap up and what all happened this year, and we obviously talked about a lot of these things around DeFi summer, institutional investments pouring in, X 2.0 staking that I just covered, and stuff around CBDC, which were the main highlight. And also when it comes to 2020, there were a lot of critical events that happened with Gator.io that added to the success of what we are today. And most importantly, our user base increased by over 18% in 2020 despite the pandemic. And obviously, the industry overall has progressed, so it doesn't come as a surprise. Also, we've been so strongly put our foot in a lot of newer markets in 2020, like Latam especially, and also Turkey. As you know, we launched the Gate Chain mainnet in 2020 around June. We also launched options trading in July. We are also building an ecosystem around Gate Chain, a DeFi ecosystem. We listed more than 50 coins, DeFi coins on our platform since the summer and since the DeFi hype. Obviously, we have created our IU platform, and a lot of projects have earned millions on our IU platform startup. Launched X2 staking solution, and was such a such a it was done really fast by our team, so that's huge, and a shout out to them for that. And we also did a lot of stuff around the security of funds, because that's definitely one of our main principles as an exchange. And we were the first ever mainstream exchange to receive 100% proof of reserve from the accounting firm called Armanino, and that happened in around August. We also launched an hardware wallet with the fingerprint technology, fingerprint recognition technology, which is definitely very special, and it's going to keep your funds safe. So do use it, and the physical wallet is available, for a lot of our Chinese users. We also partnered with Travala, where GT users holding GT tokens will definitely get discount on Travala network. As I said, I listed over 50 DeFi coins. We also did a lot of donation programs for COVID-19. And we also launched our HippoSwap white paper, and we launched our HippoSwap. You did see news on this very, very soon. And these were the main critical events that did happen in 2020. And as I said, most importantly, our users have supported us. We've seen a lot of traction on our social handles, as you can see, and we've seen huge traction and huge growth in terms of our user base. And we launched so many new functionalities. We made the platform more user friendly for all of you guys. So we definitely were very, very committed to providing you the best gateway for cryptocurrency, and to make this exchange, crypto exchange, as friendly, as user friendly as possible. And something very interesting is that we also have like an engagement layer on top of our crypto exchange, where you can definitely come on live and talk to the project heads, talk to our CMO, our community heads, comms heads, and ask them questions. We also have a way where you can post your trades, your real trades, and people can follow you and learn from your trading strategies. We also did an educational course for all the advanced and the beginner crypto trading enthusiasts. So we make sure that we have this engagement layer going on top of our crypto exchange, because it's so important to provide like a community, a close community interaction layer, in such a product, because it's something that we're learning every day. So it's really important, and I'm really, really proud that we have that layer going on, and we do allow you to talk to people around to talk to the company, the representatives of the company, and learn from your peers and their trades and their trading strategies. And we definitely keep you on top of everything on our social handlers. So that's it for today, guys. And I'm really excited to be here today. And I hope I covered everything that we did in 2020. And I'll see you next week with some more interesting updates from Asia and India. Thanks so much. Bye.